Welcome to another edition of BGN Aquariums Fishkeeper Club. Oh, a few seconds late. It's been a mad day, to say the least. So we're here anyway. I might not be I don't know how long we'll be here for, to be perfectly honest, but we'll see. Good evening, Ian. How are you doing? Just turn the mic off on my laptop. That was a surprise, Ian, wasn't it? Just then. I just made myself a hot drink. Hey, Garden Mechanics. How you doing, buddy? Yeah. I've had what a day I've had today. Swear to God. My day today has been horrendous. So I'm tired. That's what we've all been up to. I'm hoping Reese pops in. Darren, good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Oh, wow. So obviously Reese, one of the mods. Hope he comes in because he's the guppy guy, but he's had a real problem with his guppies. So hopefully he comes in because we may have come to the problem, but we're not sure yet. We'll have to see. Oh, have you had a bad day too, mate? I was up for a decent day, me. It just went all wrong. All the snow went wrong for me. It was like a foot deep, and my van got stuck. That was it. That was it. Game over. Good evening, Mike. How you doing, buddy? Salient. I was watching some of your shorts before, actually, bud. How are you doing? Cheers, buddy. Thomas. Oh, mate. Yeah, it's been snowing where I've been today. Not good. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing? Oh, mate, honestly, my day today, Tracy, has been terrible. My van got stuck for, in total, 4.5 hours. So, yeah, that was not good at all. Not good at all. What do 9 out of 10 people enjoy doing? Don't know, but I'm sure you'll tell us. Insurance claims didn't stop. Yeah, mate. Do you work in insurance? I used to do insurance assessing for like flood and fire damaged buildings. I'll be honest, like now you'd be like well busy, especially with all the we've had loads of floods around the Manchester area as well. So yeah, not good. Yeah, I'm good. Salient. Just had a bad day, but apart from that, mate, all good. I did end up having to euthanize the angelfish that was struggling. So I don't really know what that was. But there's trial and error in it. Oh yeah, man, we don't do spamming, mate. I go through the chat and I approach everybody, mate. But if you spam, kind of like doesn't help. And then none of it gets read out. You see it? I don't know if is Reese in. I don't know if I'm hoping Reese comes in because he's had a bit of a nightmare. But there's a possibility. So he messaged me earlier saying that he'd lost another load of guppies when he got home from work today. And I was just like thinking about it and thinking, well, it's been going on for a few weeks, and what do people do over Christmas? Burn scented candles. Shouldn't be doing that shit. If you got not doing that, man. If you've got aquariums, so he has been. So hopefully we kind of sussed it out. But Hosu, I don't know what that says, mate. But welcome to the stream anyway. Speedy Suman. You actually live in Manchester, sort of. Nice, mate. It's not great, is it? It's not great, is it? Used to be great at Manchester, but now it's not. But yeah, mate. There's been a few floods around Manchester, haven't there? Especially Stockport. I've been in Bradford today. Bradford was like a foot deep in snow. Not great in a truck, to be perfectly honest. Cheers, Mike, as well, for sorting that out, mate. All good. Just outside. Well, technically, I'm just outside as well, mate. But still classed as great at Manchester nowadays. Only Oscars. Good evening, mate. Happy New Year too. How are you doing? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Yeah, Tracy. Yeah, I had to euthanize it. Unfortunately, it was. Yeah, it was like went behind the filter again, and yeah, don't know what happens to it. Don't know. But on an upside though, so I treated that tank, didn't I, with Vesha 2000 on Saturday, and today it got its last treatment, and I've not seen the fish today. Or to be honest, not had time to look, but there's a possibility it's there now. No, it's not that one. But yesterday it was nearly gone. So God, I will try and check it out. I will keep just looking over and see if I can see it, because it's pretty decent gear, that. Reese, nice, mate. You're here. Do you what's that stuff feel like in the water, mate? Is it like slimy? Is it plasticky, or? Do you use a drop checker in it? I do use a drop checker, mate. Yeah, but I kind of use it. But to be honest, at the moment, Darren, I'm kind of like running my CO2 pretty low. Just when I had that like CO2 dump, and it kind of wiped half of the tank out. So kind of running it low until I'm quite happy that it's settled down. Don't really know what happened there. It was like 2 weeks into a brand new CO2 canister, and when I came home, it was practically fizzing. It was like a can of Coke, and like I was like wiped out half the tank. Nightmare. Wow, everyone's in tonight. Raina, Jay. Wow, there's loads. Everyone's in tonight. Happy days. Steve. Wow. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right, Steve. There. It's I'm trying to get a Starbucks sponsorship, mate. No, it's just to be honest, I've been out in the snow because like I had a foot of snow where I've been working today. My van got stuck on a country road, couldn't move. 5.5 hours. I was trying to move the van. For 4.5 hours, I was trying to move the van on my own. Then these two lads come along, and they got out and they were like, right. And honestly, I know they won't watch. I know they won't be watching the stream, but I would just like to thank them actually, because if them two lads hadn't got involved as well, I'd have still been there now for sure, because I was well and truly stuck. We had the capability of getting it out, but we ended up breaking pallets down off my van and putting them on the floor so I could drive over the wood to get out. Oh God, it was horrendous. But I was so cold when I got home, so it's the biggest cup I can find with a massive red hot chocolate in it. So, but yeah, it'd be great if we could get a Starbucks sponsorship. Yeah, you're right there. Getting through Christmases. Jay, mate, how you doing, mate? I'm good. Just had a bad day, but yeah, cold. But yeah, doing good, mate. Got a new tank on the way as well. I'm gonna take a couple of days off next week, I think, and then can empty that room. I need to get into B&Q and have a look for some racking. I was gonna build my own, but then I thought, hang on a minute, speed the process up if I can just get some like metal racking. So yeah, that's where we're up to, mate. Oh, you've had a good Christmas and New Year as well, Jay. Happy New Year, buddy. Oh, have you got flu, Tracy? Oh, it's horrible, mate, isn't it? It's weird though, isn't it? Because women don't get flu half as bad as what men do. You know what I mean? Jim's Fish. Good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I'm not that far. I thought I might have been way behind on chat, but I'm not that bad. Hey, no problem, Tracy. No problem. Why? I ended up doing an Arnie impression today while I was trying to get my van out. Don't know why, but you end up after 3.5 hours of trying to get a van out off an icy road. You end up talking to yourself like you're Arnold Schwarzenegger. Anyway, well, if you don't, I do. So the way it went. You know what, Oscars, mate? It's so right. Honestly, and it was like I got out and they were like, "Don't stop, go, go, go!" I just drove up the hill, me beeping me on. Oh, it was amazing. Honestly, it was like they were two proper decent guys, and one. Shouldn't have said it, but right. So I was stuck in the road. Right, I couldn't move up, couldn't move forward, couldn't move back. My back end had slid into a wall, like a dry stone wall, and it was not moving. And this woman drives right up to my van. I'm blocking the road, right? Yeah, she drives right up to the van. There's no way in the world she's getting around. And she got out. Well, I was already out. I was like, you have to turn around, love. I'm stuck. I'm blocked. I've completely blocked the road. Just went, oh, well, I need to get through. So can you not just move it? I was like, oh man, I ended up bad. To be honest, I did. and she got it. Been there 3 hours at this point. So, yeah, my patience had worn way thin. Oh, she got it. She got in a car and drove off, turned around. Oh, man. Good evening, Will. How you doing, buddy? Happy New Year, I think. Well, I do, obviously. I'm not sure if I've spoke to you since New Year. But if not, anyway, Happy New Year anyway. And everyone else, sod it. When is it you stop saying Happy New Year? I'm right, Darren. Yeah, I've just read your thing there. Well, let's just before I go any further, just see if I was just making sure that see if Will had answered. To be honest, right. So I've never heard that, mate. But it's not something I've always kind of wondered why you get roots coming from your stems. Right. So all I can say about that is I get roots coming out of my stems, and I tend to cut them just beneath the root, so there's a root already when you replant them. But I've always kept my drop checker at like lime green, like really lime green. So there's like been loads of CO2 in there, and I still get it. So I'm not quite sure, unless Will knows any more on that. It might be worth Darren on Saturday. This Saturday on the live stream from 2. A guy called Ken, he comes in. He's in the States, and he grows plants with CO2 and kind of sells them. So if you pop in, mate, we'll when he comes on stream with us, it's a question to throw at him in it. See what he says. But he makes his own CO2. There's this like crazy, I don't know, crazy stuff. Dane, good evening, mate. How are you doing? I actually got hospitalised, Tracy, with flu a few years ago, 2019. If it had been a year after that, I thought it was COVID. But yeah, I got hospitalised, and it was mad. Took me in for my temperature was 39.7. That's like nearly ready to fry your brain. And the nurse went and took my blood, and she went, I have to be quick because we've got a guy that's just come in whose temperature is like approaching 40 degrees, and if he does, it'll probably kill him. That's what she said to me. I was like, that's me. She was like, oh shit, sorry. That's what she said. Beep. That's what she said. I was like, thanks for letting us know. Bedside manner and all that. So yeah, yeah, and flu's bad, man. Flu's bad. I know. You know what, Will? Like, I left Manchester, there's nothing. It was raining, and then as I kind of got nearer and nearer to Bradford, it got deeper and deeper. And then, like I say, it was like a foot deep. Just horrendous. I wouldn't have even gone down that road. That's the annoying. That's what I was really more annoyed at. Not that I got stuck. That I'd said I couldn't make that road because that road was impassable, and I was kind of not forced to do it, but forced to do it. so yeah, that's what really peed me off, to be perfectly honest. 500 quid for a single shrimp. Jesus Christ. Who's this, mate? What am I looking at again? Shrimp Mania. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check him out, Jay. 500 quid. Oh, Jesus. You know what? I've killed that many shrimp until I kind of got a grip of them. Jesus, if they were 500 quid each, I'd be broke. I'd be on the streets. Old man in poverty. Person kind of like myself. That's how I had pets as kids, an aquarium full of fish. Yeah, that's all you need, mate. That's what I had. Until we got about. I always wanted a dog, but couldn't have a dog. So yeah, I always had an aquarium from being like 8, and you don't have to walk them, do you? Which is all good. Zhao Fu, Happy New Year, buddy. Next holiday, hopefully in next week, 2 days, sort my fish room out. These are my holidays, mate. That's what I spend my holiday money on. Having issues involving cars is a pain, certainly is. I was in a hurry to work in line. It's crazy, isn't it? It was. She was honestly, she was stood in front of a van talking to a guy, a random guy that was walking up the road, and they were both stood in front of the van, and I'm like, I'm not being funny, but I'm trying to get out, and I'm accelerating, and if this takes and it goes, you're right in front of the van. I was like, oh God, honestly, if brains were dynamite, they wouldn't have enough to blow the nose, as the saying goes. Yes, Will. Yes, bring on the 10k subs. I weren't sure if you're in since New Year, mate. But yeah, definitely, mate. Bring on the 10k subs. No, I'm glad you said that because I have kind of strategized myself a little bit. Not very not very professionally, but I am trying to. The goal is to get them subs up now. Oh God, I'm really bad with computers and that. Which really, so I bought a computer. Luckily, I don't really use computers. I use a laptop to do my YouTube stuff, and I've got a computer just for general messing about on the internet. And I think there was a bit of water in my bucket, and it spilled water on it, and I thought it was all right. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot of water. Anyway, it won't turn on anymore. That's good. Only got it about 3 months ago. Simon Taylor, good evening, buddy. We're all good, man. All good. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't. It's weird. I know it does make sense, doesn't it? Well, it does make sense that the roots would be forming, but I've just always thought that's what they do. I'll have to look. I will look into that a little bit more, actually. I have got a plant encyclopedia, so there might be something in there about it. I'll have to check it out. My water's proper cloudy and white jelly. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. I don't get it, Reese. It could, you know what though, mate? It could. What's it smell like? Just out of interest. Doesn't smell like candles, does it? I think it's the candles, mate. And that could be what's coming. The smoke and the scent from the candle gets pumped through your air pump into your thing, and that's what could be. I don't know, mate. I just know scented candles aren't great for when you've got aquariums. Almazan, good evening. Oh, I wish I knew what said out. What's going on there? Layers. I don't need that. I know we don't need that crap. Coleslaw. Good evening. Oh man. What's going on? Does some freaks come out tonight or what? Layers. I'll start reading messages before I read out the name. Right, Tracy, one thing I learned regarding that. Are you all right? If your house is warm, yeah, and you're sat shivering, so you're wrapping yourself up more, yeah, don't do it, mate, because you're not cold. What it actually is your body is fighting off the infection. And that's why your muscles are shaking, like you're shivering, like, and you think it's coldness, but it's not. It's your body fighting off the infection. And if you're wrapping yourself up, mate, you get even warmer and warmer. That's why I nearly died, because I wrapped myself up. Paramedics came in. I actually, a long story, but I'd gone to the hospital. I didn't want to stay in hospital, so because I live on my own, they said, right, we'll let you go home if you go back to your parents, because my dad had given me a lift to the hospital, and that was how it. So I took ill there, and I was wrapped up, and a paramedic walked in, and he went, "Oh, it's lovely and warm in here, so that means you don't need that on for a start." And he made me strip down to my t-shirt. It was like, you don't need to be warm, mate. It's warm in here. Your body, and he was telling us that's what it is. Your body fighting off the infection. So it makes you think you're cold. You think you're cold because you're shivering, but it's not. Dane, so I've kind of no, no, I haven't, mate. To be honest, I would have done this week. This weekend I would have like got all my fishing gear down to my mum's, but Sunday morning, mate, like we woke up to about 3 inches of snow, and I just thought, nah, look, just my car ended up getting wet through. Yeah, it just wasn't right. I wanted to get rid of my old washing machine as well, and I wasn't putting a washing machine in the back of my car in ice as well. So yeah, it kind of made me decide that I'm going to try and take a couple of days off next week, and then I can spend 2 days getting some racking, build the racking up, and then the tank's ready then, isn't it? Well, the tank's not ready, but everything's ready for the tank. So yeah, hopefully, mate, well, I'm hoping I need to book it. I would have booked it today, but it was obviously a nightmare day. Thursday, Friday next week, I'm hoping. So I get 4 days off. But yeah, empty the room and make it a fish room. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. I have got a little bit of racking in there. I think it should hold. It's glass shelves though, but I'll just replace it for wood. So, but that'd just be like for little shrimp tanks, I think. I don't think it would be wide enough to hold anything else. Will do, Pet Pro, yes. I will follow you later on, mate. Whoa, what did I just delete then? Oh yeah, it was that. No, I don't. It's all right. C says Aquarium Escapes. Good evening, buddy. Thanks for joining us. I currently have 4 tanks going. Planning on a fish room in the first quarter. I already got 1 empty tank, brand new tank just there. Just so you know, I'm not blagging. It is there. I kind of put it there because that's I walked past it and it's like, I love scaping. So yeah, yeah, it kind of having it there niggles me, so it's just incentive to do the room. But I weren't doing it in the snow because it pelted it down. Yeah, I'll look into that, Darren, for sure. Kind of makes sense. It's like the ultimate food, isn't it? So yeah, yeah, you may be onto something there. Yeah, Oscars, it's when you start getting roots coming out your stem plants. Is it due to lack of CO2 or? Yeah, it's definitely something we'll be checking that out, mate, for sure. Can't smell anything, right? It might not even need to smell anything, but if the candles were in the same room, mate, I think it could be that, you know. It's weird. It's weird, mate, but I did a video on about it about 6 months ago. I think it's like 10 things that you can do in your house that can wipe out your tank. And some of them I'm like, wow, I didn't even think of that, you know. And that is one. Candles are a nightmare. No, we definitely don't need coleslaw, Tracy, for sure. It's a shame, really, because I like a bit of coleslaw, but just not that type. Yeah, that's all right, Tracy. Yeah, you just don't. I was wrapped up like crazy. All right, I was like really bad, really bad. So Mac, good evening, buddy. Yeah, Dane, this is the way it is, isn't it? Kind of, my lounge has already got 4 tanks in here, so it is a bit weird how. Why am I charging? I'm charging. It's weird. Yeah, mate. You end up, like I say, I've got a spare room that's just got like loads of stuff in it, and I thought, you know what? I haven't even moved or looked at that stuff for at least 10 years, so I'm not even going to go. The only thing I may look at is like there is some old consoles in there. I won't get rid of them. I'll probably try and sell them. Old consoles in it. People like them, so they're not that old though. I think there might be an Xbox One in there, a couple of Xbox Ones or something like that. 4th tank, yes, mate. Well, good. What's the plans to go in that day? Never lived with snow. You know what? You know what, Oscars? We don't. The thing is with us in the UK, it's not something we get a lot of, but there is like no action plan whatsoever. Yeah. So like they've been telling us for a week that right, you're gonna have a lot of snow. Next weekend's gonna be a lot of snow. Next weekend is a lot of snow. That's what they've been saying all week. But the councils don't go out and grit to counteract it. And then everyone comes out and it's like, oh, honestly, you couldn't write it. It's like a comedy show. I will, yeah. I'll check that out because I'm just like, to be honest, is it M-scaping? I was kind of looked at some of hers the other day and she was on, just like metal, like office shelving. I was like, we're onto something rather than like building wooden ones, and joinery isn't my massive thing. So maybe. Yes. MTS. It's true though, isn't it? It just happens, doesn't it? When I got into the hobby, I had one tank, and it wasn't long before another one appeared. And then like now in here, same, 4 tanks later. It's 10. Oh, Tracy, I can't think what it's called. 10 things that can kill your aquarium or something like that it is. But yeah, there's all sorts. Actually, some bloke had a go at me on it, on the comments. If you look in the comments, some bloke had a go at me about a comment I made on the video about not having kids. And he had a go at me, and then said he was going to unsubscribe to me. I was like, okay, no worries. He's like, what? Honestly, nearly as bad as having a washing machine in your kitchen. I am going to do a short with that washing machine in as well. I know I said that last time, but I've not had time. That's the thing, Oscars. I'm the same. No wall air fresheners, no candles, no sprays. No. Not good. Not good. Cheers, Victor. Good evening, Victor. How you doing, buddy? I'll be back. No worries, Trace. Put my Nigerian reds in there. Ah, yes. I know we did discuss this last night, mate, didn't we? Yeah, they'll breed them, mate. They'll breed. The weird thing is, I had so that's how my Crebensis story this time started. I went into Maiden Aquarics, Ashton it was, and they only had a pair left of these Nigerian reds, male and female. So I was like, yes, I'll have them. So so got them, and they also had a pair of albino cribs, male and female. I'm like, you know what, I'll have some of them as well. So I didn't really thought you've got 2 pairs and happy days, but the male Nigerian red went off with the female albino. So it ended up they had loads of babies, and then all the babies weren't like true Nigerian reds. But what they did produce was some absolutely stunning cribs, though. It was like they were stunning, weren't they? But yeah, it's them. They will breed, mate, for sure. But don't put any albinos in there, because it was a bit mad, really. And to be honest, the female Nigerian looked like she was really sad. It's like crazy. I do prefer wood over metal, Oscars. I do. I just I've got all the kit to do it, just not good with it. My dad had a pretty decent like workshop, so all the gear's there. It's a bit of a shame, really, because my dad had well knocked up a decent unit for me, to be honest. I've got it in me. Well, I have. It's just it's just time, isn't it? But we'll see. We'll see what I can get. See what I can pick up. You had 1 tank for 15 years, now you have 23. Yeah, that's right. Blame the house. Do you have a cellar, Oscars? Have you got a cellar or something like that? Because that's kind of like, that's the dream, isn't it? Big cellar as well. All right, okay. I don't think we can get that in the UK, Oscars, Nature's Miracle. But the glass cleaner I use is okay, but I don't spray it. I spray it on the cloth or spray it away from like any openings on the tanks and that. Never had a problem with the glass cleaner I use. But yeah, it's as for like scented candles and all that, not good. Good evening, Sam, buddy. How you doing? Got some new fish? Nice. What have you got, Sam? It's ace, isn't it? We love it. It's just too addictive, isn't it? It's too addictive. I've kind of fallen in love with them. Was it the orange torpedo barbs? They were like, oh goddamn, they're nice. Oh man, it's gonna end up. I'm gonna end up getting some. How much about before Christmas? My Black Widow. 6 down to 3. Never seen them looking sick. They just disappeared. Strange. Right, Darren, I know this is weird, this, isn't it? Right. So random deaths, right? Yeah. Random deaths are something that we all kind of we all get. They all kind of baffle us. And if you watch Keeping Fish Simple, after you've watched a few of my videos, obviously, but if you watch one of his videos, he's done a video about feeding bloodworm, frozen bloodworm. And he kind of, yeah, there's a few things that he gets wrong in the video, but it is quite interesting that he's kind of blamed frozen bloodworm on random deaths. So, or random deaths on frozen bloodworm, I should say, really. I haven't actually, Sam, no. Am I kind of misinforming, or but yeah, it kind of, I'll have to wait now till Sam, you've stopped me in my tracks. But yeah, it's a bit weird. Just one sec, Darren. Let's see. Just want to see what Sam comes back with there about what he said, because I haven't really had time. Nice. Electric. Oh, you got the Akara. Nice. Firemouth as well. Oh, mate, that's awesome. Them Akaras are stunning, mate, aren't they? Something about electric blue fish, though, isn't it? It's rare to find a house with a basement in Cali. Oh, is it? All right, okay. All right, I didn't know that. I'd love. I need to come to Cali, mate. Do. He's always. Oh, really? What, like the feeding off blood off different animals and all that? Or does he still think they're the reason for the deaths, though, Sam? He still blames the bloodworms. Yeah, I need to catch up on chat. I feed the frozen blood and accused. I've never had an issue, Oscars, but the thing is, I do get random deaths, and I had like an angelfish struggling this week. And you do get these random deaths when there's nothing wrong with your water. But then Ken, who comes in, who's going to do the live stream with us on Saturday, he stopped feeding his because he kind of thought it was bloodworm causing random deaths, and he's not had random deaths since. Oh, it's bloody weird, isn't it? It's really weird. But like bloodworm to me is like the most natural fish food going. I'm an angler as well, you know. If you go fishing in the winter, you really only got a chance of catching anything in the winter with bloodworm. So yeah, it's a bit weird because it's a natural food. So yeah. the hard shell on the bloodworms that he blames. I see. It's like I don't know. Fish, nah, I can't see that though. Nah, because like them fluval bug bites aren't soft, are they? You know? Yeah, then no, I'm not. I don't know. I wouldn't like. He may have looked into it. I'll have to check the video out, but fish eat a lot harder stuff, don't they? What, a catch, a window vac. Oh, we've got a bloody posh one here. They are pretty cool, to be perfectly honest. My mum and dad had one, they were pretty awesome. Yeah, and you know what, Sam, though? Corey's. Oh, man. I think Corey's are just. I don't get it. Maybe the water. Might be the water around here with Corey's, but I love Corey's, but yeah, some do seem to struggle, especially black Venezuelan blacks. Oh God, stop buying them. And they're like, to be honest, they're one of my favourite. They're just a black Corey, aren't they? There's nothing to them. They're just a black Corey. But I've stopped buying them because they don't last. He admitted to overfeeding bloodworm, causing bloating. Well, yeah, that kind of can happen, can't it? I was watching a video with Aquarium Co-op the other day, and he was saying the same. Like, part of it wasn't a video about bloodworm. He just mentioned overfeeding bloodworm causes bloat. Yeah, that's it, Sam. It's weird, isn't it? He's probably got a bit of a backlash on what he said regarding more, really, because the only thing I kind of questioned was when he said they feed off different bloods of different animals, so you don't know what's going in there. I thought, I'm pretty sure that's not right. But, weird. I'm still not 100% now. It's still, you know what? It's still put that little niggle, just enough to try. Just do 6 months without feeding bloodworm. I'll feed everything else, just won't feed bloodworm. Just judge it. If we're 3 months in and I get a random death, then experiment over in it. But we'll see. You see, I don't think it affects like everything. It's just the odd fish, Darren, I think. Like KFS was kind of like, I think he was more peeved because it killed his 3 grand plate. Oh, green lasers. Yeah, mate, they're not cheap, are they? They're stunning as well. I have got some gold lasers in the rainbow tank. But, I rarely see them, but they are in there. They come out when I feed. But them, I do love Corys, but I just really struggle with them. Yeah, that's the thing. Overfeeding is a problem in it, especially bloodworm, because they are like proper high in protein, aren't they? The only time I've heard ever of like until that about bloodworm can being a problem is like more of a like a choking hazard on small fish. That's like, it's the only problem I've ever heard. Oh, really, Will? Oh, I think we had his mate in the other day as well. You do get that, mate, especially on Facebook, Colossal, for sure. Try and keep it a chilled stream, mate. We do eject some weird people. We've ejected a couple tonight. But yeah, mate. We're trying to have it chilled. But you do get that. You do get that. I just don't like so like this is like a fish keeper club. People want people to come in and we try and help solve problems. But we had a guy in the other day that I kind of had to shut down. And when I look back at later on, he started saying my tank was cloudy, but I'd actually put a treatment in there. And he was like, you should do a water change. And I was like, you just think, you know what? It's just when people come onto the streams and give that type of advice, cloudy aquarium, do a water change. What? So it never gets right. You know, it's one of those, isn't it? So yeah, sometimes Colossal, we do have to kind of shut people down if they're kind of like spamming rubbish, really, because that you do get a lot of that. Pretty much everything eats their own eggs, don't they? I've got a video coming out this weekend about tiger barbs. My tiger barb video that comes out on Thursday, not even weekend, Thursday. And like breeding tiger barbs, when I've looked into it, it's kind of like babysit them as they're spawning, so you can constantly feed food into them to stop them eating their own eggs, which is quite interesting, really. Lola, hey, how are you doing? It's actually not been in for a couple of goes, will him anyway. I did de-mod him though. Not that I think he'll know, but he will next time he comes in. Yeah, that's the thing, Oscars, isn't it? It is your go-to. First thing you do is change the water, but yeah, not advised with a bacterial bloom and that, is it? But I know what you mean. I like doing water changes though. I do. Just out with the old, in with the new. I can't figure out how to make the filter strong. Okay, so yeah, I know Oscars has just said there, try facing the filter head towards the top, it will be good. Yeah, spray bar can reduce flow. I had it in this tank here, mate, when I introduced another filter into it. I ended up putting a few little extra holes in the spray bar as well, just to suppress it a little bit. But turn the spray bar up towards the surface of the water, that'll help suppress it as well. Just don't do it too far that it sprays out the tank, obviously. But Yeah, it's easily done, mate, just by adjusting your direction of your spray. So if it's air, though, it shouldn't be too powerful, that. Is it like... Oh, let me just try and... Is it like this, Lola? I can't unplug it because I'm so close to losing charge. Is it like that, Lola? I know it's hard to see. Sorry, it's really hard to see, isn't it? It's so... In fact, it's totally covered. My filter's totally covered. So that was just pointless. I know it ain't like that. You can't see it properly. Let's move back. Yeah, it's like that. That shouldn't be too powerful for the fish, mate, because it is basically just an air pump running out. What fish are they? Well, yeah, I suppose if it's too powerful air pump, I suppose. And abuse better. Ah, yes. I think it came in the other day, actually, didn't it? Yeah, just try and turn your air pump down, then, yeah. That's quite a weak air pump on mine. How is he doing, Lola? Just gonna grab a drink, guys. Oh, yours is pampered, Sam. Yours is well pampered. He's doing really well. Good. Stay transferred in to a new tank. He shot me, explored, and he was relaxed. Looks like he's breathing better. So I'll turn the filter on. Yeah, just turn it down. Yeah, if you can buy the adjustable little nozzles as well. Get some really good metal ones now as well. In fact, all mine are metal now. They're just way better than the plastic ones. But yeah, just try and crimp it or whatever. I'm not the best betta keeper, to be perfectly honest. Don't have much success. Yeah, they are a filter. Yeah, you can. It's not going to be. Depends what else. Is it just in there on its own, Lola? So it won't be a massive payload on that. Yeah, it's alone. Yeah, you're not going to. You'll be okay until you can sort out the filter. No, Sam, I haven't. No. Once it's got you though, Lola, that's where it starts. It's weird, Sam. There's a couple of people that come in here spouting it like full natural tanks. Yeah, it works, but I don't know. To me, a lot like the full natural tank. To me, the plants don't really look that healthy. I don't know. I never look at a tank and go, "Wow, that's amazing." And then have you done that? Oh, it's full natural. Never. Yeah, you could probably do with getting a few live plants in there, Lola. Just helps clean your water. You know what though, Will? These fish tanks are the perfect hydroponic system, though. Really. So it wouldn't surprise. I'll have to check that out. I don't know if I'd want to run a load of tanks so no filters. Kind of like, I don't know. I'll see what I'm like when I've got like 15 tanks in that fish room. I'll see what my thought process is then. And my electric bill. If you aren't a subscriber to the channel, guys, if you can, click the subscribe button. It just helps promote the channel loads. You can click the like button. That'd be cool as well. We do channel memberships now. For a small monthly fee, you can get early access to the videos that get released on Thursdays. Also, some membership only exclusive content on there, which I'm hoping to grow more. I always say if you want to do a membership, only do it if you can afford it, and it can be cancelled at any time. But it is the ultimate way of supporting the channel, so I'll leave it there. But the best way of supporting the channel is subscribing and liking and watching the videos. That's what it's all about. Yeah, mate. You know what? That's a great answer, Oscars. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I just it's weird, isn't it? They just don't look. They don't look like oh, they're not thriving. They never look thriving to me. His fish room was fine. I bet it was silent, yeah. So he had a great, oh, I need to watch this. Because that's like, the dream would to be to move into a bigger place and do a massive fish room. But then if you could have a system for water changes, that'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Because that'd have to be the way forward for sure. Right, your shops are a bit different because they're getting water changes all the time, aren't they? Because they have the top-up system and they use the tank water. So they're getting a constant water changes throughout the day, every day. Lola, good night, kiddos. Have a good evening, mate. Hopefully that betta sorts itself out. Keep us informed, though. Keep us informed. Sounds like you're doing a great job on her anyway already. So yeah, Oscars, that'd be great, wouldn't it? No problem, Lola. That is why we all come in. We all come in to help people out. Yeah, mate. I know, I'm the same. I'm dreading my water bill at the moment next time. I need to get a barrel me to soak wood in. And because at the moment, when I'm not having a shower, there's 2 pieces of bogwood soaking in my bath. So I do put buckets of water in there just to not be using as much water, but too big to boil and too big, well, just too big for a bucket. So not much I can do. You've got a well, Will. Oh my, is that right? You've got a well, Will. Yeah, that, you know, it didn't sound right, but it was right. Fair dues. I'm not going to say it again, though. No way. What's the water test in the well, Will? Oh my God. Why did we get talking about wells when Will's in? Oh man. They're on top of a hill, so it's super deep. Whoa, no way. Is it so what's the water testing at that then? I take it, is it drinkable? All these questions now. I didn't find out of it for years. Yeah, I kind of, mine does just straight down the drain, but when I do my filter cleaning, though, I do save that water just for the houseplants because they thrive off it. But yeah, if I haven't got a garden, mate, otherwise I'd definitely be watering my garden with it for sure. Yeah, I'll end up having to glue mine down, Darren, but it just helps get it waterlogged. It's not actually thick. This it's 2 pieces of root that I'm daft, really. So when I bought it, 1 piece slot into the other one, and it was like the perfect match. But now I've soaked it, it won't fit in now. So really, what I should have done was fit it in and keep it in. So when it soaked, it expanded and sealed itself together. But I can still put it in, and it's going to look great in this Angel breeder tank. It's going to look awesome. It really is. And then, like, I was going to set up like a cardinal breeder tank, but I think to do a cardinal breeder tank, technically, you just need 1 male, 1 female. So I think what I'll do, I'll just set up a cardinal tank and then see how it goes, see if we get any breeding from it, and then maybe take it from there. Not like massive, I'm not a breeder, you know what I mean? I just, if they breed in the tanks, they breed in the tanks. I know the angelfish is going to, but that's because for 2 reasons. I've moved, obviously, the barbs into the angel tank, so I want to get the angels out of there. And they're breeding pair, so I kind of want to see if give them a chance. But I wouldn't never class myself as an angelfish breeder unless I really like get into it and do it on more than one tank. But nitrates were detectable. The one will come from the other way. More built up. Oh, it'd be interesting that. People often that's the boy's dream, innit? It's the boy's dream. Yeah, I don't think I'll kind of look at maybe like breeding them. I think it's just going to be a dark water. And I'll kind of leave it with a light off to see if they get any breeding on them as a group and see if anything happens. If not, I might look at then moving them out into air. If I get more from Tropco, throw them in there first and grow them out and then put them in there and keep a male and female in there. Maybe. Tracy, she's back. Tracy's back. Back again. Yeah, I'm no Eminem. For sure. Or the Muppet version on it. Min Eminem. That's more like it. Did you go to the pub, Tracy? It's nipped out to the pub. Oh, you're not a cat fan, Oscars? Oh, you'd have loved my cat. He has gone now, though. He'd have been here. Lay on me. Yeah, definitely, Tracy. Get one of those hot toddies down you. Whether it works or not, don't matter, does it? It's just an excuse to have one, in it. So like one of my best mate, if you will, if you have best mates when you're in your 50s. I always get his kids something for Christmas. So he always gets me a gift in return, which I kind of always say, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's kind of what he does, because I do like get his kids a present, but it's not done for that, is it? But he got me a black cherry Jim Beam. Oh, god damn. I'll leave that there. It is so good. Help you sleep. It definitely will, mate. It definitely will. Sweat it out here as well while you're asleep. I know, I'm the same, Oscars. It's not something like I've ever really done. The only time it's really happened is like with Cubensis, when I've taken like the other week, I took 20 Cubensis into the shop and they really buy them off us, but they knock money off the barbs that I bought. Breeding is just, this is a thing. You see, we get a lot of people coming and say like they breed this, they breed that, and what it kind of means is they've bred in the tank. I would not say I'm a shrimp breeder, because I'm not. But I've got 2 tanks where shrimp are breeding. That doesn't make me a shrimp breeder, you know. Reese is a guppy breeder who's got multi tanks of guppies. That's a breeder. You know what I mean? It's just because you get babies in your tank doesn't make you a breeder. Oh, it's good, Tracer. It's so good. It's so good. He actually rang me before because I messaged him saying I should have phoned in sick leave today, getting stuck, and because he's a truck driver as well. So yeah, he was like, told him, was like, that was good. He went, to be honest, like his missus was eyeing it up. He says, he nearly didn't get it. She was looking at it going, oh, I bet that's good, you know. She was like, because I would open it and see what it's like. So I was like, no. But yeah, it is good. Black cherry, Jim Beam. It's awesome. I never really thought I'd be into like flavoured whiskies, but damn. Port and brandy is a miracle cure. And what, right? Miracle cures. What is that chopped egg in a cup all about? What's that? I'd never heard of that until a few years ago, and apparently it's a thing for a cold. I don't get it. How can eating a chopped up boiled egg out of a cup stop you having a cold? Weird. You smoke your miracle cure. Yeah, mate. Well, you know what? It does make you think when you look into it. For it's something. I don't think it's. We can't get medical marijuana over here yet, can we? Or can we? I don't know. I don't think we can anyway. Yeah, I think so too, Will. It's always a good sign, isn't it? It's always a good sign. Oh, you can. I didn't think you could get it in the UK yet. Is it just for epilepsy though? I know you can get it for epilepsy, but is that it, or can you get it like you can in the States now? Can you get it for like not being able to sleep? Because that's a great line. That for all you guys in the States that go to the doctors and go, yeah, I need medical marijuana because I can't sleep. Word up. Fair dues. Didn't know you could. My doctors. So I just, to be honest, half the time, because I have so much pain. To be honest, I don't really see a problem in it. I don't see why you shouldn't just legalize it. I don't believe it leads on to other things. I believe peer pressure puts you onto other things. Not one drug doesn't lead you onto another. I just don't see that connection. That's like pretty much saying that if you drink Stella, you go home and beat your wife up. Doesn't mean that at all, because they call it the wife beater, don't they? That's what they call it. Or they call it that around here anyway. It just doesn't. It's just. I don't get it. I don't think it does. But oh, I don't mean. Oh, I mean via like NHS, mate. I know you can kind of get it. I know you can get it. But all right, sorry, I didn't read the rest. Private medical companies. I think my mate calls himself a private medical company. I will look into it, yeah. Yeah, my doctors are. Bloody hell. I'm just wondering if it'd help. Would it help with kidney stones? All right. I wonder how much you get them for £9.50. How much do you get for £9.50? Or a £30 prepayment for the month. Now, that's a shame, Will. That's a shame, isn't it? Just walk in with your prescription and throw throw your prescription in and get some Mizzle while you're there. To be honest, Tracy, I was giving Dre CBD oil, like, and it was like good quality one as well. It was like 75 quid for a little bottle. When he started having fits, I was spraying a couple of sprays onto his food every day. And I thought it was helping his fits, to be perfectly honest. I did think it was helping, but I don't think it was. Well, it wasn't. No. You kind of want symptoms where you can need them both, don't you? Sod it. This is it, Tracy. To be honest, it was like 30 years ago. Is it Gallagher's who make Benson and Edges? They actually had the license to sell cannabis, already rolled joints, like a pack of Bensons. That they had the rights to do it, but it was just illegal. So just eat it, Tracy. Just put it in your cookies. So the gummies. I like the video of that old guy on the gummies. It's quite funny. Lucky strike, I think I was right. To be honest, we've seen the video that's going around. I think it's on Facebook of the old guy that's had the edibles. He's like, he is off his napper, to be perfectly honest. He is. He says he goes to the toilet and he says he went to the fridge and he ate rhymes off all his stuff. And he's like, and I'm still hungry. It's just proper funny, and then just bursts out laughing. It is really funny. It's kind of like quite a good selling point, really. It's like, it makes you want to have some. Out of it for 2 days off one brownie. What the hell did you put in there? Maybe whatever told me I was chatting crap. You never know, mate. That is a strong brownie. That is a strong brownie. So how big am I looking at? 3 pieces. I was gonna die. I know that's the thing, Tracy, isn't it? There's a lot. I know there's a lot of it laced with all kinds of stuff nowadays. You gotta be well careful. Yeah, I've got into watching on YouTube at the moment. Beard meets food. Jesus Christ! Have you seen that guy can put it away? I I watched one of his videos the other day, and it'd been out 12 hours, right? It'd been out 12 hours, and it had like 2 million views. And I was like, I looked at mine and thought, it's been out 2 hours. It had like 20 views. I was like, wow, right? That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Millions of views after 12 hours. Wow. But if you've never watched it, he's a competitive eater. My God, damn, that guy can eat. Paramedics were trying not to laugh. Is that the one, Will, where he has the? Oh, there's one where the. Oh, what's? Oh no, it's not. I watched a video recently where these lads there, this lad to eat a California Reaper chili. He was like, he was rolling around the office in pain. It was quite funny. Pussy. Family's banned the brownies. Oh yeah, just have a nibble now and again. How much did you put in that Oscars though for? Jesus. He's really high. That oh man, 3 pizzas is a lot though, isn't it? It is a lot. I used to be bigger though. I used to be way bigger. I was like nearly 20 stone. Very big boy. Now I'm 19 and a half. I'm not, like about 15 or something. Paramedics to put my stomach. Because he'd had 3 pizzas. Was he a big lad as well, Will? To be honest, I'm like that after 1 pizza. Because of the gluten thing. Some people are just muppets, mate. Three pizzas is a fair bit to put away, isn't it? It is a fair bit to put away. That's the thing, that beard meets food. He goes into Gordon Ramsay's pizza thing. And it's like, he looks on the website, they do an all you can eat pizza place, and he goes in, he's like, the record online, the record's 18. So driving there, talking to his mate, is like 18 slices of pizza. That's quite a lot. When he go in, the guy's like, nah, record's 30, mate. So he does 40 slices of pizza. It was the equivalent of 5 pizzas. Well, he puts it. He's not even a big lad. Cooked cake brownies with 2 drops of oil. It was really good oil. Mate, I don't even know where you could get the oil here. I believe oil is like amazing, isn't it? I struggle with half a pizza. I want a pizza. I know. Why do these chats always end up with food? It's normally when Ken's in it, smoking his stuff. Not this type of smoking. We're on a different type of smoking tonight. Sausage stuffed. Oh, Sam, stop it now. Sausage stuffed crust. Oh man. To be honest, that sounds pretty decent. You only need 2 drops of oil under your tongue per day for health. Why under your tongue though? Why do they say under your tongue? What's that about? Yeah, mate. I have actually looked at a video on it, Tracy. It's not really something I could probably discuss on stream, but it's done with alcohol in it. They do it with alcohol. Quite interesting, really. Yeah, Tracy's vegetarian, Sam. So me and you though, mate, we'll stick with our sausage crust stuff. Oh man, that sounds awesome, doesn't it? Nah, it's Tracy's fault. It's Tracy's fault. How long have you been vegetarian, Tracy? All right, you just don't like the stuffed crust. I thought it was because you eat meat. But how long have you been? Are you veggie or vegan? I don't think I could. I have a phobia of hot dogs. Oh, hot dogs are awesome. Years ago, though, hot dogs have changed a little bit because when I was a kid, you'd get a hot dog, you'd bite into it, and it'd be about a piece of bone. That's enough. That were enough to put. Well, it did put me off hot dogs. I was very easily put off food when I was a kid, though. We dissected a cow's eye in first year at high school. Dissected a cow's eye, and I didn't eat boiled eggs for years. Like, oh, I don't know. Just looked like a boiled egg. I couldn't eat a boiled egg for years. Weird, isn't it? Or maybe I'm just weird. I don't know. Veggie. It's so hard to be vegan. Oh yeah, I don't even think I could be veggie, to be honest, Tracy. Fair dues. To be honest, I've just changed where I get my milk. After what I've been hearing about what goes on regarding the cows now with milk. Not great. I cracked an egg once. A Chick-fil-A. What? Yeah, the hour thing, mate. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great, is it? So now I'm using M&S filtered. It's not made by our. That's mad with the egg though, Tracy, isn't it? I've never heard of that before. I know, like, not that, but like when I left school, was worked at a supermarket, and they used to get spiders, squashed spiders and tree frogs coming in on the bananas like all the time, which is a bit weird. Black and red tree frog squashed on a banana. Makes you wonder what comes in alive. Hi, Joker. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. If you are in at the moment, you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, like button, and we do 4 live streams a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 p.m. and then a Saturday afternoon from 2. I also launch a video from 3:15 on Thursday afternoon as well. So if you can support the channel, guys, click that subscribe button. That'd be cool. Show the tanks, mate. I am struggling with battery. Just one sec. I won't really be able to, mate, to be perfectly honest. So you can have a look at that one, but the lights are nearly gone on it now. They're on dead low light now, mate. It's on sunset. My battery died on my phone today because I've had a nightmare in work, and it's kind of barely charging enough as a stream, mate. So all planted, buddy. If you come back on Wednesday, I'll do a tour. Hopefully I'll have a better battery life, mate. The battery's just died today and it's struggling to charge while I stream. Yeah, 4 tanks, Joker, all planted, mate. Yeah, that's another thing, Will, innit? It is weird. Eggs are a little bit weird, aren't they? You kind of, you can't look into an egg too much if you crack one. Just a little bit. We're very easily put off eggs. You don't like chickens? I like a bit of chicken, I do. Got to admit, I do like a bit of chicken. Although, I don't go to KFC anymore. Kind of fell out of love with KFC. And I don't think Reese will be going to KFC anymore because he gave him a food poisoning, didn't it? Lad ended up in hospital, so. I don't know if Reese is still in. He's probably gone. Reese wasn't going to come in tonight because he's had this nightmare with his tank and that. But yeah, it's to be honest, Tracy, I think it's a load of rubbish anyway. And it does give men and women cancer, doesn't it? The stuff that they're injecting them with. It's just madness, isn't it? You want to stop countries burning millions and millions of tyres? That'd help. No, Oscars, this is the thing. I am renting, mate, yeah. The idea, like long term, buddy, it'll be to go to a bigger place, like buy a bigger place. But that's like dependent on the YouTube channel, to be perfectly honest. So, but I know it. Well, 4 tanks now. There's 5 really, because there's one in a box there. Spare room's getting built into a fish room. That'll probably hold, even if I say 10, probably more, 10 to 15, maybe. Depends how much, when I'm moving everything out, how much I end up keeping. Which the plan is not to keep any, but I don't even know what's in there anymore. Cheyenne, good evening. Yeah, we're having a great evening, really. Not too bad. Better than the day, but the evening's been great. We had some good people in tonight as well. It's nice that everyone's come in. We had some people that haven't really been in a lot recently because they've been busy, like, but it's been good. It's been good. Yeah, mate. It will clock up as well, Oscars. It will. I kind of I kind of love the scaping side, dude. I love it. I love it. So addictive. I just the only one thing I regret is not filming the scape of the tank behind me. Should have, because, like, to be honest, that build probably could have launched the channel. That's how good the build was. Can't really tell anymore. It's just like overrun with Anubias. But yeah, the build could have launched the channel for sure. But I did the build before I did the channel. So I only did the channel because my mate said I should have filmed it and put it on YouTube. And kept telling me I should do YouTube, I should do YouTube, I should do YouTube. Cheyenne, you are great. Welcome to be here, mate. This is kind of like a Fishkeeper Club. People come in with different kinds of problems. There's a great range of knowledge in here. Doesn't all come from me. Majority comes from other people in the chat. But it's brilliant, mate. I've been in the hobby for over 40 years and I'm learning loads of stuff in here. So yeah, stick around. Subscribe to my channel if you can, buddy. Notification button. I do apologise for the ambulance. Notification button will let you know when we do. We do 4 live streams a week, Cheyenne. So yeah, it's good. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So yeah, some great people in here. Honestly, it's amazing. Cheers, Mayrab. Because I'll be honest, because I was so tired when I got home from work. I was so tired, cold. I was gonna I wasn't gonna stay on the stream for that long tonight, but it's been like so many people in tonight. It's just been like, it's kind of flown. You love fish keeping. Oh, you're in the right place there, Mayrab, for sure. Because this is like just everyone in here, fish keepers. So sharing all kinds of knowledge, buddy. I don't have any betters, buddy. No. Be honest, something I've never really been that successful with. I will look at doing betters when I do my fish room, because you can buy now betta tanks that split into 4, so you can have 4 betters in one tank. That's something that really does interest me in time. So a good mate of mine who does YouTube as well, Fish Keeping Answers, he's just brought out a book on betters, so I have actually bought it. So that I'm hoping I can improve my betta knowledge, to be honest. Obviously, research before I go back into the betters. But I have quite a decent plan for one of those tanks, to be honest. Should be pretty cool. If I can get a piece of wood big enough to fit the whole tank, even though the tank's split into 4, and then cut the wood into 4 and have it going throughout the tank, so it looks like, from a distance, it looks like one tank. That's the plan. Whether or not it'll work, that's like way distant. There's two different tanks planned before that one. Oh mate, my first aquarium was like over 40 years ago. It was just a normal community tank. Platies, mollies, guppies, gouramis. I always remember having pearl gouramis. Now, like it's like you can't really tell. So I don't want to clip. You can't really tell because the lights are going down. But that's the rainbow fish aquarium, all fully planted. Different types of rainbows in there. That's my shrimp tank there. I'm not going to get up because obviously I'm kind of like really struggling with battery. That's the CO2 tank. That did have loads of CBDs in there, but we had a CO2 dump a few weeks ago, so there's not really that much livestock in there at the moment because it wipes everything out. And then that is the fully planted tiger barb aquarium. There are some angelfish in there, but they will be moved out soon. What's going to be the viral video? I wish I knew, Will. I wish I knew. Very old. Cheers, mate, Rob. Thanks. I already know it. But YouTube isn't exclusive to young people, mate. Believe it or not. Wouldn't it be great if you knew which video just launched? Oh, here we go. Yeah, see you later, dude. I think we've had that knobhead in before. It's him that comes in, slags you off, and then tries to sell you subscribers. I thought I recognised the name. See you later, knobhead. Don't bother coming back. We come across knobheads like you all the time, Arab. So don't bother someone else. Yeah, you definitely need to talk your husband into having a tank. Either that or get a different husband. There you go. There's fishkeepers advice. If your husband won't let you buy a fish tank, get a different husband. Trade him in. I'm only joking if her husband's listening. I'm not. Trade him in. To be honest, Cheyenne, as soon as he sees a tank and you get it set up, he'll be just as addicted as you anyway. A little shrimp tank is a good place to start. Yeah, that's a good idea. Shrimp are another level of addiction there, Will. You just slipped in the crack. You just slipped the crack into the situation straight away. Why are shrimp so addictive anyway? What's that about? My wife did. Oh, was she the one that got the tank, Sam? Yeah. Just turned up. That's what you do, innit? Just turn up. I don't think it's like, oh, got to be done on it. It's so addictive. You'll have the space for it, Cheyenne. You might think you've not got the space for one now, but you'll soon have the space for 5. It is so easy. How many gallons was it? So the one behind me is 60 gallon, I believe, which is 300 litres. Something 60 gallon, I think someone told us once. But that's like 4 foot in length. I'm old school, me. I kind of go off length. Oh man, that sounds wrong. Yeah, I kind of, but I do kind of. It depends how long it is, doesn't it? It was your birthday last time you came in, mate, wasn't it? You tried that. You've tried that little one before, and us. Just bought a small 16 litre. I know. I think, is that like the Fluval spec, Sam? 16 litre. I think that's 16 gallon. I think that's what my Fluval spec is. 16. I don't know. But yeah, it definitely is. Oh, 16 litre actually. I think that's 19 litre my shrimp tank. Yeah, I thinks it's his birthday every day. Or was it your brother's birthday or something like that last time he came in? Okay, no worries, Laters. Tell you what, I'm not affected, yeah, by it. I'll block you for 24 hours. There you go. That's how bothered I am. But you came in last time saying it was your birthday. You don't have birthday every fucking day of the week, mate. And you know why I remember it? Because it was my birthday the day you came in. So, laters. Don't bother coming back. It's like a birthday shout out club, is it? It's Fishkeepers Club. Oh, Cheyenne, well done, mate. Congratulations on the one coming in April as well. Like, you won't have time for a tank, mate. Oh man, you won't have time. Wow, Monday night. God, tonight it's been like, has it been a record tonight for blocking people? I think it has. I don't think I've blocked so many people, and like early on, Mike blocked a few as well. Wow. At least when they joined us, it triggers the ad. Normally Friday night, innit? Friday night is normally like crank night. Oh no, Cheyenne, that's awesome. Do you know what's coming, Cheyenne, in April, or was it a surprise? Right, guys, I think I am going to call it a night because I am so tired. Little boy, oh, congratulations, that's brilliant. His name is due in Easter, but it won't be called Jesus. But you could call him Jesus. For sure. Guys, thank you again so much for coming in tonight. It's been a great night, actually, and we've helped a few people out. Yeah, it's been all good. Thanks to everyone that's been in tonight. Sam, Will, Tracy, Garden Mechanics came in earlier. Oh God, Cheyenne, Oscars. Let's try and go through everyone's been in. Thank you so much. Like I say, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe to the channel. It just helps us so much. We will be back Wednesday, 8 o'clock, hopefully. Hopefully the snow's cleared where I'm working on Wednesday. So take care, guys. If you are going out in this crazy, stupid weather, be careful, obviously. Have a great evening. And Oscars, thank you so much, buddy. You are just like legendary, mate. Wow, mate, that's awesome. You're incredible, mate. You are incredible. Ken's actually doing the live stream with us on Saturday, Oscars, as well. Mate, honestly, Oscars, thank you so much, buddy. And I'm kind of I don't know what to say, mate. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of touched, mate. I really am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ken's in. Ken, mate. How you doing, mate? I am actually just about to go. And then that's just been dropped on me. So I'm kind of like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oscars, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Everybody, thanks a lot. Ken, I need to speak to you on Instagram regarding logo. Well, I'll talk to you about that. It'll probably be tomorrow, though, mate. I'm going to get off to bed. So tired. It's been a terrible day. Thanks to everybody. Again, Oscars. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But thanks so much. See you all Wednesday, guys. Take care. Have a good evening. Bye now.